Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in Diablo 4, today on the other side of the screen, because I tend to block some screen parts with that placement. But anyway, Drayton is going to continue his little journey through the beta of the game, and we shall discover if the game mechanics and the pacing of the game and the itemization holds up or falls flat. Let's get into it. I think with so little time in the beta at this point, it is now Sunday evening or night, and I soon begin my work day. No, not really, but no, actually really. But I think we should focus on the main quest to see as much as possible of that. And the next one is right in this general area, the Knight and the Magpie. I'm just salvaging a little stuff here, which I'm now in the way of, as I see. But, oh, there we got a Veiled Crystal, rare crafting component. And these as well, and another Veiled Crystal right there. We still don't know what they actually do, or, well, we kind of do. For enchanting and stuff, you do need those, and crafting. But, yeah, so the quest where we are going is just there. And once again, at the start of the game, loading into it really seems to be like a performance issue that we have been observing in the past episodes. This is now perfectly fine, really smooth running. But let's talk about the same thing in half an hour, recording time that is, not episode time. And I think it might be different. So I would assume memory leaks and whatnot. But yeah, let's get out of here and get into the action. Ah, there's a suspicious chest just standing around. Okay, was a minor one. And this seems to be a kind of special place. Yeah, at least it's a named place. Don't know necessarily what that means. We can't go up there because we can just defeat hordes of demons, but we can't climb to. And we can jump over massive gaps as well. But we can't get over these few broken steps. Oh, game design and immersion. What's going on there? Yeah. Alright, but anyway, oops, that's a lot of enemies. But as you see, that doesn't phase us much. Ah, this is interesting. Just found a grave dust. So specific enemies seem to be dropping specific crafting components. And that is, of course, something that we have seen in other games. Again, I bring up Grim Dawn, which I've played a significant amount. Not nearly as much as Diablo 2, of course. But I know my way around in the game somewhat. And there, of course, some enemies are dropping rare crafting components, and you will only find it from those enemies. Maybe I should also mention what I think about that. And overall, I think that's quite positive because it adds a little bit of focus to the game. That's something that Diablo 2 had somewhat lacking. You had specific enemies that you would run because they had certain treasure classes, like Countess. But not for specific items. Alright, okay. If you like the super nuance, yes, you would run something like Arcane Sanctuary because there are lots of ghosts, and ghosts have a higher chance to drop jewelry and runes and whatnot, right? But that's very nuanced and specific. And what is going on here? Aha. Okay, Pine Hill. Alright, okay. That's an entrance to another area, and there we need to go. Interesting. You don't mind me eating all your berries, do you? Don't eat them anyway, right? You only eat steak. Here, okay, new area discovered. Windfall Hollow. Oh, hello there, Vigo. That was a little awkward where he was standing there with his hands extended, nothing in them. It's like, come to me. She came to him, and then, oh, my crossbow is back. Oh, hello there, man. It's weird. But yes, so it looks like Lilith was here. Yay, we are invited. Into the chambers we go. Oh, where is he going? Oh. down into the depths. Well, that's a lot of enemies suddenly appearing.
Don't have enough energy.
Mother's charm on your wrist.
Yeah, that was all. Artillery shrine, yeah, now we are talking. If we find some enemies to be talking to. Do we have to go here? Ah, come on. I have my artillery shrine and now you're... Oh, there, okay. Can I keep it, please? For a little while longer? It's almost done.
Round up.
Ow.
I'm going on.
Oh, perfect. We got 2 shots off. Nicely placed shrine, yo. Oh, that's a big one. Gotta take him on in close quarters combat. Oh, no. And done. Do my friends here actually have health? Doesn't look like it. Oh, look, a chest. Oh, it's one standard one again. I always think that's the cursed ones. That's, by the way, a pretty cool mechanic. I really like the cursed chests and the challenge chests and so on. It brings a little variety into the game, but it also takes away a little from what was standard in Diablo 2, where you had a lot of poppables. The poppables here feel extremely dull, because the best thing that usually pops out is a little stack of gold that is in the bigger picture pretty irrelevant. And it could drop like super good stuff in Diablo 2, like every little barrel something. I remember I probably, what was it called, the constricting ring in Diablo 1. I think I found that out of a barrel in hell once. That was like mind blown. Oh, that looks like fun. What's going on here? While we
Locked.
Over here.
what? Over here.
can squeeze
Over
through
here.
to the other
I
side.
see everything.
Hold on.
Yeah, just a little standard ambush here. It's nothing really. It's fine. It's fine. We can deal with this. Oh, there's a bigger one. There is a bigger one.
Open that door.
Ah, yeah. So, can we kill you dead?
Don't have
Or
enough energy.
do you like to be frozen? I really like the barrage. Oh, what? They knocked him down? Oh, that could be a good item. Huh. I think we have found a replacement blade. +4 to all stats and +8% basic skill damage. That's quite a lot, because that's our Heartseeker, right? Still useful. 51 damage. And that should make it 55. See? 56 even. Nice. Oh well. Considering it's on my dagger that I'm not using, it's not nice. It's ridiculous. But that aside, it's quite nice in the situation. What we should also talk about, not only being ambushed, but rather also about progression of
That was
enemies. That's a big one.
quick thinking.
Because they don't let me rest and explain stuff, do they? Level progression is scaling enemies, and I don't think that's a good idea. Diablo 2 had that pretty much perfect. Why is it not a good idea to do so? Well, it takes choice away from the player. Take this for instance. Like, if you're running through the game here and just do the main quest, you level, or the enemies level along with you, and you will have a constant and nice in air quotes, progression, which is, well, non-progression, because it's always the same kind of difficulty, or rather, you never really become way more powerful, the enemy, or underleveled. It's just locked in, and every area kind of feels the same that way. From an enemy difficulty point of view. But what if you are a player who wants to feel overpowered and takes the compromise with that you will have to stay in each area a little longer to maintain an over-leveling status? Some players like that. Some other players like the exact opposite, of like rushing through and really having challenging battles, but then also being rewarded for it by it taking way less time and so on. Speedrunning is an example. Oh, that doesn't feel so rewarding, does it? Yeah, so it does take away player choice, and most importantly, it does take away the feel of proper progression. I think someone in the comments pointed the same thing out, and I think that's exactly right. It is, even if you are implementing it as a range of levels, which I think is what is being done here, that you have a certain range for dungeons, that a dungeon has at least level X, and then at the maximum level Y enemies. I think that's better than strict constant leveling of everything, of scaling with everything, with your level, but it still doesn't quite feel right. Kind of ridiculous that you can stay in the same area, your starting area, for a long time, and just the enemies just become stronger. It's weird. Oh, big archer. Yep, barrage is pretty solid there. He's a frozen bastard. And his minions have extra health. Yep, lots of extra health. Come on, it's already. Yeah, I know I'm dying. It's fine. We're good. We're good. There, everyone's dead. And yeah, we picked this one up. Oh yeah, nice. We do have 2 items. Talking about progression. That's the other shitty scaling thing in the game at the moment. Do you remember this bow doing like no damage at all? It's still the same bow, it's just way more item power. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, there comes a big clump of enemies. I can almost use this Caltrops as a nuke nowadays. That's pretty funny. There you go. As I can my barrage, that's also pretty good. Oh, what? That thing just appeared. The sword. Why did it just appear? That was weird. Okay, I can pick it up. Why is this given to me? Ah, another little boss. There he's lying. I can just nuke him down. Yep. There you go. Oh, lots of enemies. There you go. This feels really weird.
Dead end.
As in, we are a ranged character, marksman, who does best at close range.
Dead end.
Yes, it's a dead end. You repeat yourself, man. Also, another little boss group. Who's the boss, though? Oh, maybe I should exemplify with a little story from my scaling enemy Morrowind days. The basic goal, or
Not
the
done
basic...
here.
I'm not done. Yeah, that's fine. The basic incentive in a game which scales enemies to your level is to become the most powerful for your level. So get the best items for your level, get the best skill set for your level, and so on. In Morrowind, that was really perverse, where you would try to not level up while playing the game, and then just nuke everything, basically. You become stupid rich, get good items, and then at really low level, defeat everything. Go, quick! Why the haste all of a sudden? Uh-oh, Lilith. That's doesn't bode well. Stop you right there. That's not a good... You don't go running in there where it's bluey glowing. Ooh. Ah, okay. It's just a statue. No worries. Okay, we do have another level up, of course, and I need to choose what to put it in. I found the description here really funny. You deal 6% increased damage to healthy and injured enemies. Isn't that all enemies then? And the answer is no. So in the game, less than 35 is injured, 35%, and more than 80% is healthy. So normal, I assume, is when you're just half dead. Oh, we already have an item that is giving us +1 to poison trap. That's solid. So should we put one in there so that we can learn it? I think that's a yes. Oh, and we can put down traps like this. Okay. Well, they're rather obvious. I don't know who's stupid enough to run into them, but I guess that works. So we can prepare for battle here, like this, and just make it stupid trapped everywhere. This is really beautiful, by the way. So yes, let's continue on here. Some very many. Are these? No, these are fallen, not skinned people. All right. And that is a big old gate. Slain demon. Okay. He's stuck. Ugh. Now he's unstuck.
Slain.
Yeah. Opening something that is called the Gate of Chasma just spells trouble, doesn't it? All right. Yeah. Right. Let's open it and fight the demon queen or something. Oh. All the knights are slightly dead. Just slightly.
They're all dead.
Yes, indeed. No, not all. He's just slightly dead.
Over there.
Yeah, you have a healing potion, mate. What I never get in these situations is why they don't just give them a healing potion. This is a game where, or a game world, where healing is a thing. And
would bring good
and even reviving is a thing. So why can't you just like stay in the character of the world, hand them a healing potion, and like, yep, okay, I feel fine again. Let's charge her.
Still be saved.
Of course, that would feel way less dramatic, but also suspension of disbelief, right? That's what they're going for. All right, let's jump over here and see. Ooh, what is that? Campaign quest. Search for Lilith. The petals. The petals are not a good sign, in case you didn't know. I think we're getting another flashback now. More ancient gates to open. Always a great idea. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. But they are all poisoned. Very poisoned. Very poisoned indeed. And who's standing right in the poison cloud? A vile shaman. Who's violently dead now. And can we just move you down, please? It is quite fun just to see them be poisoned and right thereafter die. It's pretty impressively powerful, the poison trap. Oh yeah, that's a nice combination of caltrops and poison trap right there. Come on, you can also get in here.
I'm low on energy.
Press F to pay respects and look. So, what do you see? Oh, okay. Yeah, that does look suspicious. And another level. Not up, but down. And more chasing to be done. And another vision, it looks like.
Thinking.
This is turning out to be a little bit of a Diablo II storyline. The Lilith is ganging up with some mere mortal to do her bidding and help her out. We have seen that before. Oh, there's a big one. Big one that likes to have some poison in the face, right? Yeah, they all like poison in the face. And some bullets as well. Yep, there you go. Another gate. There have been aplenty. Maybe they're overdoing it a little bit with the gates. And here we have another vision. That is not Lilith. Why isn't she doing anything? Hello? Do you want to do anything? Do you want to just, like, die? Okay. That is, weird. What kind of battle was that? Alright, that was interesting. Some more visions. Nice storytelling overall. Building tension. I'm just wondering if there are a few too many doors and this could have been compacted a little bit. Oh wow, we actually found a really nice ring somewhere. That one is good. +5 damage to distant enemies, critical strike chance, and +2 life on kill. Doesn't seem like much, but I mean, if you just have 200, then that's pretty good. Woo. And that armor has a lot more armor. I think I take this. Oh yeah, mine is pretty bad. Nice and poison enemies. Yes, come to me. Come to me in my trap. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Let's see if they like my full arsenal. Succubus is dying to poison as well. Oh, that is a bigger one. And seems to be some kind of mini-boss. So, let's kill her like that. And these two can be killed like this as well. I really like my caltrops. Beautiful. I think I know what is ticking me off a little bit with this design. It is that it is basically just a corridor you go along. It very much reminds me of some parts of Diablo 3. Compared to Diablo 2, where it is a pretty much open area for the most part. But strike maggot lair. But even that has different directions to go in. And here it is, you always have to, well, follow a certain path. There are other ways around, but usually just one more. And it's all quite linear. It's not open areas as such. The overworld is. But down here it certainly isn't. And this series of just kind of the same tasks over and over they're exploding. No, explodey bastards. Interspersed with story, just waypoints, so to say, along the story, and then you fight your way through. It gets a little monotonous, in that it seems a little too focused in. It doesn't allow the player to get there quicker. So yeah, I don't know how well this plays on multiple playthroughs, because you already know it. It's just like, oh yeah, you have to go through. These aren't really randomized either, I don't think. Yeah, you would see the same stuff over and over again. And this is a game that wants to be played many times. So yeah, I'm a little skeptical about what's going on here. Anyway, let's continue. Another little mini boss. Oh, fear. All right, I can take that. And lying down. Lying down. Ah, thanks to her. Yes. And there we have the next ancient gate. They are plentiful here, down here. They should start selling them. Seem to be in oversupply. Ancient gate, interact. I've already preemptively put down traps. This looks a little different though. It looks a little bit more evil. Oh, demons approach. We need to get through. All right.
I can dispel it.
You can dispel it? Are you a sorcerer? Ah, I see. Yeah. Let's wait a little bit with just nuking everything. Right, there we go. Need to be a little careful. Just like this, and put down another trap. Wait for the big guy to come here, and is it butcher pipe? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, just jump away. Whoop. Yeah, here my poison trap does well. Yes. Yeah, this is going pretty well. They're not really damaging us, because every time we kill anything, we get some health back. Oh, she did it. Okay, and now they're just dead. You have some roasting powers, madam. Well, while it's very straightforward and like corridor walking and just looking at pretty stuff and then fighting a little samey. This battle was quite nice. It felt a little different. And we've reached level 15. Okay. Class feature unlock specialization. What does that mean? Oh, specializations. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's a new tab that has just opened up. To unlock complete rogue true potential. So it's a new quest that we got. Oh, rogue true potential there, yes. Alright. And that will unlock our specialization. I assume we can then choose one of the 3. Adding a stun to our, or knockdown rather, to our poison trap seems like a really good idea. That is sounding like we have found them. Also, I really don't like when it says reconnecting Diablo IV up there in the corner. I think I'm going to try and town portal and just see if that goes away after a little while. Well, look at that. Game connection has been lost. Your client has been disconnected from the server. Solo self found, anyone? That is why you don't want to make your almost single-player experiences always online. So I assume all progress here has been lost? Probably. Let's see if we can reconnect. We sure can. And look where we are. All the way back here. So yes, please give us an offline mode. I know that will never happen, but this kind of crap, I don't favor it. Like what I get as a reward for having this stuff in is like tiny for my preferences for a game compared to what I lose from it. And of course you can argue that, well, the servers will be way more stable, and that is absolutely true. They will be. It's likely. But this should never have happened. Anyway, I think it's a good time to end this now. And I guess tomorrow, if the beta is still running, I shall catch up with you and see if we can get there again. Probably going to play it myself again. But the enemies are scaling, you know, so it will be fun. Right. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.